everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. We got another Batwoman trailer. Oh, and this one I've seen like one line of. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna not suffer through this one alone. The person who sent this to me, you're gonna suffer with me. Introduce yourself, Robb from Midnight's Edge.
Hi, I'm Robb from Midnight's Edge. As you can see, I'm currently in witness protection with these sunglasses on, so concealing my true identity.
This is your fault, you know. This is all your fault.
It's always my fault.
We're not gonna go through and watch the whole trailer. We're gonna go frame by frame because they were nice enough to subtitle it on screen for us, so we don't even have to watch it or use any of their actual video or audio. Just still images. Bite me copyright. Here we go. Right now on screen, I've got it saying when Batman mysteriously disappeared, and she's on her little motorcycle.
Aren't you a big, brave motorcycle rider? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Just like Joan Jett. Just like Joan Jett used to be, you know? So, okay, this has been done before. We've seen... we get it. Okay, she wants to be Joan Jett. It divided the city. I don't think this looks like it's really dividing the city so much. But, okay, so Batman's gone and it's divided the city. Gotcha. That's really very generic.
Yeah, Batman's a deadbeat dad, apparently. He just took off, so...
Of course he did. Well, who's he dad to? Her?
I don't know. Who, father to an entire city?
Robin? At 8 seconds. Do you see her t-shirt?
Yeah, she has a Ramones t-shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, but unfortunately, she bought it at Hot Topic, so like everything, like just like she bought her tattoos, her personality.
Now, okay, to be fair, I had Ramones t-shirt in 1994 when Joey was still alive. So
I had one in 1992.
Yeah, it's probably the same one. It's probably the same.
Probably, yeah.
I wish I still had mine. God, I wish I still had mine.
Yeah.
Some see fear. No, we see you wearing this is kind of how I dressed in like 1990s. In the 90s, except I had hair. I didn't look like a little butch lesbian, but that's okay. I still liked girls. Don't hold it against me.
No, because nothing says female empowerment like dressing from the 90s, doesn't it?
And this is one of those really designer high-end, like, this is a Macy's leather jacket she's got on too. It's not even a motorcycle jacket. God, I wish I should go get my actual motorcycle jacket from 1991. I really should have. It's in the closet. Do you want to rant while I go and get my motorcycle jacket from 1991?
Sure. That's one thing I never had was a black motorcycle jacket. That's what I just never bought one. Now I'm not at my age. Would that look kind of pathetic or?
No, it would look kind of. I like it.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, you got your motorcycle jacket.
And I will just do a cut. We won't look at an empty chair. Do a little quick cut. Yeah, I still have my actual. Sorry about the quick cut. Have my actual leather jacket that I've had for years and years and years and years and years and years. And how much does it? Yeah, it kind of mostly fits. Because it was a guy's jacket. That was the thing, you want it, and you got to have the sleeves open because that was the cool way to do it. In 1992, when we wore leather jackets and listened to heavy metal, like it was still a cool thing, right?
Yeah. But back before it became a crime to wear leather.
Well, it was always kind of one of those things. But it was like the bikers, and to be fair, she does have a motorcycle, but she's kind of... She kind of reminds me of like the lawyers who get like the motorcycle, but it's never like the Harley. It's always like you get like the really rich people that get a motorcycle for the weekend. Those guys.
Yeah, the cool guys would be riding like the BSA motorcycles, the British Small Arms, one of those,
Yeah.
or something like that, or they find an old an old Indian or a Norton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she would just go to the dealer and just pay whatever for whatever Harley, with no imagination.
This is gonna be way easier if I share my screen with you, so you know exactly where I'm at. So go over to your screen share. I just hit that. See, I've been explaining this. Oh, this. So yeah, we're there's hope.
Hope for what?
I see.
Hope for a quick cancellation. That's what they're hoping for.
I see the freedom. She sees the freedom. Oh, she's going into the Batcave to be myself.
Living in Bruce Wayne's house.
You're in somebody else's house, lady. That's not your stuff. You're gonna be yourself stealing somebody else's stuff. You're appropriating Batman's identity. What is wrong with this show?
The freedom to commit breaking and entering. That's the the freedom to trespass.
We get so, it's sometimes you just get broken by being angry at these things all the time. You just have to laugh at how ridiculous they are. It's like, did you guys not understand? Is this written by 12-year-olds? Is this
Apparently.
This is written by the same people who write Star Trek Discovery?
Yeah.
Oh,
to
God.
Play
by my own rules? Is that what she's saying?
My own rules. Which are actually Batman's rules.
Play by your own rules. By
Batman's,
breaking in Batman's house.
In Batman's house, in Batman's equipment.
Oh, I love this. This is just ridiculous. This is just absolutely ridiculous.
But there's the Batcave.
This is Batcave. I spent 15 years.
15 years.
How old is she? 20?
She's okay. And in all fairness, Ruby Rose. I looked it up. Ruby Rose is 33 years old.
Okay.
So she spent 15 years searching for herself. That would make her 18. So that kind of, listen. I'll give her that one. I'm feeling generous tonight. It is Saturday, and I'm home alone. It is. I'll give her that one at least. So.
I mean, I like her as an actress.
But look at that face, though.
Searching for a place. Oh, for a place.
She's looking for a place. For a place
Place I fit. Oh, for a place I fit. Looking for a place I fit.
Which is the Batcave.
Make your own place. I mean, you're trying to make these characters stand on their own, and you're not doing a good job of making characters. Every character is a lady this, woman that. You've got Lady Thor, as I've been calling her Thorette. You're gonna have, like
Riri Williams.
Oh God!
Which
Don't tell me that. Spider Gwen is just a little girl Spider-Man. You got who's the other one?
Well, there always was a Spider Woman.
I know. It's just like I don't. It's like Smurfette. She says, "I finally stole Bruce Wayne." Oh, I finally found it.
Yeah, it's called the Batcave.
You finally found it by stealing somebody else's suit, and identity, and character, and
This is cultural appropriation. This is what it is. This is identity theft.
Yes.
You've literally stolen Batman's identity and his stuff.
Okay, just because he's missing doesn't mean you can go and roll around in his suit.
Okay, hold on. I have to. Who is it? Who the hell stole my identity?
This little girl.
Who is that? Kathy Kane.
I don't know, some chick.
Greetings,
I'm the only bad person here. Okay.
Smiley World just subscribed while we're making this video. Thank you so much. Sorry, I left my
trying to do my best Kevin Conroy Batman voice.
Oh yeah, so she finally found it, and Batwoman
found it, but she had to steal everything from Batman to find her identity.
I know.
And that is the perfect metaphor for everything that's happening, like in comics and in movies and in television. You have to steal, you have to appropriate someone else's identity because you cannot stand on your own. Remember, and I keep thinking, I know you're not a fan of Chris Rock, but Chris Rock had this bit about how men tell the most lies, women tell the biggest lies. Fake nails, fake hair, fake heels. You're not fake heels. You're not that tall. Your whole existence is a lie. That's what this reminds me of. She has Batman's costume, Batman's identity, the Batman's hideout, the Batmobile. Everything about her is taken from someone else. There is nothing she did on her own.
Right? Got another subscriber during your rant. I think people like something. So thank you guys so much for subscribing on that. I do have a little pop-up. Subscribe, notifications. I have my Twitters and all that stuff too. This trailer though, every time they release one, they even have another one that was just absolutely ridiculous where they got some villain chick whispering in her ear. I skipped over that one. what is the goal here? Are they going for the most ridiculous tongue-in-cheek, yeah, we get it, we got a crap character and we're just gonna have fun with it? Or do they really think they're being serious? Do they think they're being clever and huge?
There they come. They're coming to take me away. Haha. They really this is written by people who have no idea how to write a character.
Right?
This is written by people who have no idea to write. And like I said, they think creating a strong female character is just copying and pasting Batman's identity onto a woman.
Right?
And Batwoman hadn't been seen in a DC comic since 1979, so they just pretty much reinvented it as they willed, but this is absurd, borderline laughable. Okay, here's the thing. You want strong female characters, okay, fine, but you know what? You have to give them an identity of their own.
Mm-hmm.
Just copying and pasting Thor's power set onto Jane Foster, or just putting Riri Williams in the Iron Man's armor, it's just exasperating. It really is.
These are just copy and paste characters. Well, look at Ms. Marvel. She's just a copy and paste. Here's Mr. Fantastic's thing with Captain Marvel's identity, right? Like they're out of character. They think the idea to make a female character is just to take a male character and change it to a woman, and that is not how you do things. At least for me, I don't want to be pandered to like that. I want characters that are going to appeal to me. If I'm going to sit there and watch, people running around in rubber suits fighting each other, I want to see a hot guy who's muscly, who looks fit and who looks like he can actually beat somebody up, or I want to see a hot chick who looks like those heavy metal album covers and those fantasy art things. I want to see a woman who looks like she can lift a freaking sword. Not these 90 little pound women who don't look like they have the muscle strength to stand for 5 minutes. Right? Mm-hmm. They look like they're gonna faint because they look like they need a cracker or something. Like,
and Captain Marvel, that isn't even there. There's been 8 Captain Marvels in the Marvel universe. Okay, you couldn't even at least Ms. Marvel when Carol Danvers was Ms. Marvel, she had her own identity. But like I said, the big champion, Captain Marvel. Like I said, there's been 8 different Captain Marvels, and this is the least interesting incarnation. Mm-hmm. And this is actually the least interesting Bat person. And I was saying last night, even Robin even they gave Robin his own identity apart from Batman after a while.
Right.
Even Robin has his own identity as a sidekick to Batman.
Well, he was a sidekick though. He was like his own character. That was always the thing. Like he's they kind of forget to make these people their own characters. They think they can just stumble across something somebody else did, and these are the same people who get mad about celebrating Thanksgiving because you stole the land from people who were there. First off, I was born in 1979. I didn't steal a fucking thing. Thank you very much. Second off, stop being offended on behalf of everybody else. Right? Mm-hmm. Go stick to your own business. And then they got the nerve to go and just take everything from everybody else and play the victim. They have to Me Too their way into a job. They have to go out of their way to. These are the same people. I was seeing on Twitter. Somebody's like, I'm a this gender and that, and identify as this, and da 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 da. I think it was like a BuzzFeed type of site.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe if you had anything interesting, your identity and what's between your legs and how you identify as a gender would not be the only thing you focus on. Maybe you have no actual problems or personality or anything going on in that little head of yours that you have to go and make a big deal out of that and then play the victim when people get mad or when people don't pay attention to you because you didn't do anything of value in the first place, right? So you're gonna go and get mad and play the victim and be like, it's because I'm a this, it's because I'm a that. It's like, no, it's because you're a horrible little person. You didn't actually do your fucking job. You don't deserve your little diversity hire. Just stop being a little victim about everything. Work a little harder.
I don't believe in identity politics, but I identify as blah, blah, as X, Y, and Z.
Yes.
And I was bringing Family Guy. I identify as a basketball. So
If you put your pronouns in your bio, and that's the only thing that's in your bio,
he slash she slash her or whatever it is, that I've seen that a lot now.
yeah, that's not your personality though. That's none of anybody's business. And if you're getting butthurt because they're not saying your right thing, then you need something to, like, you need something in your life. Go get a hobby, get a pet, learn to play an instrument, go to a state where weed's legal, something, do something with your life. They don't understand anything. They're just sitting on Twitter all day being offended and outraged because what? They're sitting at home in their bedroom that they never left from when they were like 10 years old, right? And they're 27. And they work 2 jobs just to pay their car insurance and their car payment, and half the time mom and dad pay it for them anyway. And they went to college and they have a master's degree in something, but they never ended up getting hired because they're useless. Because they get the C's get degrees mentality in their head, right? And they don't understand why they can't stay at jobs for very long, so they got to play their little victim card. And they're like, oh, it's because I'm this, it's because I'm that. Maybe it's because you didn't show up. Maybe that's it. Maybe because you came into the thing entitled like you deserved a promotion after a fucking week. Maybe that's why you got your little panty ass fired, right?
I identify with Batwoman because I see myself in her. Because
see myself in her, giggity.
because just like me, she came along and she took everything from someone who was more successful, and she made it. And she appropriated that identity for herself, and she didn't care because why should she have to work for it when the rich white guy invented all that stuff, and she could just come and take it from him,
right? I think we've ranted about this long enough. We forgot we were making a video. Any final thoughts about Batwoman and this trailer?
I'm dumber for having watched it.
Yeah, I think I need to have an edible or something. I am Mecha Random 42. Who are you again?
I'm Robb Robot Shlomo from Midnight's Edge After Dark.
Go subscribe to those. I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!